Back in the days 1957s, Chevrolet wasn't just making cars, they were crafting dreams on wheels. And the 1957 Bel Air, that wasn't just another family sedan, it was a quiet revolution dressed in chrome and fins. Beneath its shiny surface were futuristic features that most people wouldn't expect to see for decades. We're talking real innovation, like mechanical fuel injection in an era of carburetors, or a radio that could search for stations on its own. There were headlights that dimmed automatically, and flashy gold trim that looked more luxury showpiece than daily driver. And the best part, this wasn't some high-end Cadillac or rare Corvette. This was a mainstream Chevy, built for the average American, but engineered like a dream. So buckle up, we're about to dive into the 10 jaw-dropping innovations that made the 57 Bel Air more than just a car. It was a trailblazer, and even today, it continues to turn heads and win hearts. Number 10. Easy Eye Tinted glass. Ever sat in a car that felt like a frying pan on wheels during summer? Chevy had a fix back in 57. Their Easy Eye Tinted glass wasn't just a style move, it was smart. This subtle blue tint was baked right into the glass, blocking UV rays and reducing glare before sunshades were even a thing. It helped keep the cabin cooler and protected those gorgeous interiors from fading. While it wasn't standard, buyers who knew their stuff often opted in. Spot one today with that slight blue shimmer, and you're looking at an original owner who knew exactly what they were doing. Number 9. Wonderbar signal seeking radio. Imagine driving across state lines and never having to fiddle with the radio dial. The Wonderbar radio made that possible. One touch, and it searched for the clearest station on its own. Pretty advanced for the 1950s. And if you got the steering wheel control, you didn't even have to move your hands. It was powered by vacuum tubes, so the sound had that warm vintage feel we all love. Cadillac may have had it first, but Chevy made it affordable. Today, these radios are prized by collectors, not just for function, but for nostalgia. Number 8. Power steering and power brakes. In the 50s, steering and braking took real effort. You basically had to muscle your way around corners or slam the brakes just to slow down. The 57 Bel Air changed all that. With hydraulic power steering, even a pinky could turn the wheel. And the vacuum-assisted brakes made stopping smooth and easy. This wasn't just about convenience, it made the car safer, especially for families. Restorers today go out of their way to bring back that original feel, because driving a Bel Air should feel like gliding, not wrestling. Number 7. Turbo Glide transmission. Forget gear shifts, this thing was smooth like butter. The Turbo Glide was a bold leap into the future with its turbine-based transmission. It gave the driver a seamless ride with no clunky gear changes. They called it Flight Smooth, and it really felt like the car was flying down the road. Sure, it needed a skilled mechanic to maintain, but if you find a Bel Air today with its original Turbo Glide, you've got something truly rare and special. Number 6. Autronic Eye automatic headlights. Ever been blinded by someone's high beams at night? Chevy tackled that issue back in 1957 with the Autronic Eye. It looked like a small camera on the dash, and automatically dimmed your lights when it sensed oncoming traffic. Lifted straight from the Cadillac playbook, this wasn't just a gimmick, it was one of the earliest examples of smart car tech. Most people didn't know what it did and skipped it, which makes surviving units today pretty rare and pretty cool. Number 5. Full fold bench seat. Getting into the back seat of a two-door usually means awkward squeezing. Not with the Bel Air. Its front seat didn't just lean forward, it lifted the bottom cushion to creating a wide path to the back. For families with kids or grandparents, this small touch made a huge difference. And those seats, they weren't just practical, they were works of art. Glittering threads, rich vinyl, and stunning color combos made the interior feel like a vintage lounge. Number 4. Gold anodized trim. Talk about making a statement. That shimmering gold on the grille hood and sides wasn't paint or cheap chrome, it was anodized aluminum. Exclusive to the Bel Air, it gave the car a premium look that rivaled even the fanciest luxury models. Lower trims like the 210 or 150 didn't get this treatment, which is why the gold accents became a badge of honor. Today, restoring this gold trim is a must for collectors who want the real deal. Number 3. Continental Rear. Spare tire kit. Nothing says 50s cool like a Continental kit. This optional extra moved the spare tire to a chrome-covered pod at the back, adding a foot of flair to the car's length. Inspired by the Lincoln Continental, it wasn't just for looks, it actually gave you more room in the trunk. Yes, it made the car heavier and trunk access trickier, but come on, it looked amazing. To this day, that rear-mounted spare is one of the most iconic visuals in American car culture. Number 2. Ramjet fuel injection. When it came to performance, Chevy wasn't holding back. The Super Turbo Fire 283 V8 with ramjet mechanical fuel injection pushed 283 horsepower, matching the engine's cubic inches. That 1-to-1 ratio was unheard of for a non-race car. It gave better throttle response, improved fuel efficiency, and cold starts were a breeze. It was complicated to maintain, but it proved that Chevy was willing to bring racing-level tech to everyday drivers. It was bold, fast, and totally unexpected. Number 1. Cadillac-level luxury in a Chevy. Now let's talk about the dream build. Imagine a Bel Air convertible, decked out with everything: air conditioning, ramjet injection, turbo glide transmission, Wonderbar radio, Autronic, IEZI glass, power everything, Continental kit, and a jaw-dropping two-tone interior. All of it added up to about $3,500, just shy of a Cadillac. But in some ways, it gave you even more. The Bel Air wasn't trying to be a budget luxury car. It was showing the world that style, tech, and heart could live under the same roof, and it didn't need a Cadillac badge to prove it. The 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air wasn't just another Corvette, was a symbol of American optimism, bold ideas, and futuristic thinking. It stood out not just for how it looked, but for what it dared to do. And every time one rolls by today, it still feels like you're looking at something special. If this classic car blew your mind, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more hidden stories from the golden age of motoring.